YouTube, Facebook, caffeine, all that good stuff. Put this over her real quick. On my desk right here. Anyway, so are you ready? Are you ready? Are y'all? Are y'all ready? Hold up. Whoa, low. Let's check the levels. Let's check the levels. Make sure the levels is good before we do this. Hold up. Hold up. Make sure the levels is good. 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 All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan. You're a Slipknot fan of Battle Rap here, helping you catch up on Battle Rap. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. The Huddle. Yes, you already know. You should already know that. And magically, this ring appears on my finger. Anyway, but we got some things to talk about. Yes, we got some things to talk about. Big things that go on. Yeah, we got some predictions right now. You know what I mean? Predictions on traffic for Smack URL, Beasley, Chico, Smack, Schmr. Yeah, yo, y'all doing your motherfucking thing. Y'all on your motherfucking P's and Q's. So, besides all that, let's first get with the intro and all that. You know what I mean? Since, well, we already did the intro, but you know what I mean? Uh, I got some announcements. There's gonna be some things, some big things that go on Instagram. I've been saying it for weeks, and it's gonna be happening within. Let me see. I have it scheduled. I have it scheduled for just about the first week of December. I'm gonna try and get it locked in for the first week of December. And it's like I said, it's a big fan of battle rap. All right, so it will be. I will have an interview with somebody on Instagram. Check, trust you me, and because of the things that's going on and all that stuff, you know what I mean. Definitely. Let me put it like this: for every bit of time we spent, right? And we're always thinking about how we're going to be able to make it to the next week or the next month or whatever, paycheck by paycheck. And some, some of you, of course, are living paycheck to paycheck, you know what I mean? Just like anybody else or whatever. But when times are hard, you got to buckle down. Sometimes people are there for you, sometimes they're not. But it's all right. That's why there are other people out there in the world that are willing to help. So I'm not saying I'm in a huge financial bind. I'm not saying I lost, tens of thousands. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is any donations help. Like any donations whatsoever. You know what I mean? It could be as, $1, whatever. Um, basically, dang, why I keep getting stuck? But basically, trying to help ya with the audio and visual of what y'all see at the present moment because I don't know, something's been going on with my something's been going on with my camera over here, and it's like going in and out, and it's like ticking me off. But you know what I mean? It's all right. For your viewing and audio pleasure, I'm here to talk about the predictions, all right? But besides all that, because now the computer is somehow doing the glitching thing again. Shit. let me try and refresh real quick. Let me refresh the page real quick, or refresh my computer. Let me see. Boom, boom. Are we moving 30 frames per second? 60 frames per second? It's kind of slow, the frames per second I'm seeing right there, but we on cue. All right, cool. It's catching up. It's catching up. The lag is real on the computer. Hey, it's like about to be 1 in the morning, so there's a lot of gaming that's going on caffeine. So of course we're live right now, YouTube, Facebook, caffeine. So you know what I mean. But oh yeah, I want to get this out of the way. Shout out Jay Black, shout out Champion, Dree, Reader, Anwar, of course Devo, Mark Django. They have the P's of proper preparation prevents poor performance, so on and so forth. We at the Battle Rapport, or I in the Battle Rapport, have the M's. And they go a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre markmen maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Should I say it again? Yes, I shall. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre markmen maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Oh yeah, there's a part two. And it goes a little something like, be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and rewind, pull up. Yeah. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder manuscript. That's right, people. We got to bring that back. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder manuscript. That's all the M's, people. All right? But anyway, let's get down to the predictions. Yes, we are about to do predictions right now for the Smack URL Traffic 4. Yo, they just pulling out all the hits, people. They pulling out all the hits. They don't care. They own it. They own it. And I'm happy about it. I am very happy about it. Okay. We've had a few cards lately that have very much impressed me to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't see this year letting up at all, and I'm happy about that because, volume 9 is around the corner. So I definitely want to talk about this card right now. Yo, I'm telling you, this is some serious stuff right here. You know what I mean? This is we ain't lollygagging and none of that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and as far as the donations and stuff like that, it is PayPal, Venmo, which is at the Battle Rapport, just like the Instagram, and Chime and Cash App is money sign the Battle Rapport. So anybody that would like to donate to the Battle Rapport, it is much obliged, and basically anyone that becomes a donator is definitely welcome to be a regular on my show. Come in, have a have ideas, have talks, we convo, all that. You know what I mean? I am definitely up for conversations with anybody in battle rap, anybody at the fans, media, the list goes on. Um, like I had before a few months ago, there was quite a few conversations with me and other people back and forth. So definitely, and a couple of them they didn't even donate. They just had really good, excellent questions and comments that I ended up having a conversation with them while streaming. You know what I mean? Which led up to be a really some excellent episodes, which I'm very happy about. So like I said, you know what I mean? PayPal, Venmo, at the Battle App Poor, Chime, Cash App, money sign, the Battle App Poor. So enough of that, and let's get into the predictions. We gotta get hold on. We gotta give this its proper. Do you hear me, people? We got to give this its proper intro, right? Let's give it its proper intro. To the beautiful women in battle rap. Oh! To the men out there, the kings out there, holding it down. For anybody who's out here, who loves battle rap, who loves bars, who loves just the the sheer fact of the pure essence of rap, of hip hop, right here in battle rap, there is there is something that I gotta let y'all know about, and that is the Smack URL Traffic 4. Exactly. But yeah, we gotta give it its just due. You know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers out there, I smack on URL. You know what I mean? Y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all set this card up almost like how I was thinking before, where in my previous episode, which was unfinished business numero tres, question mark, question mark, question mark. uh, I had a lot of ideas on, battles that would be awesome to see on stage, especially it could be on stage, it could be a volume setting, bands, it could be, something small, something big, however it falls. Yeah, whatever, people, whatever. Um, but yeah, it could be in any one of those settings, but I would want to see those battles. You know what I mean? A lot of unfinished business when it comes to a lot of those battles that I suggested and possibly predicted, because, some of them are actually going to come out. Hey, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying is shout out your boy HydroMan from the Battle Rap Poor, who brought that beautiful card together. Unfinished Business 3. But anyway, we got to talk about traffic. Número cuatro, right? Hold on. Right? It's actually being held at the complex in Oakland, California. And this is tomorrow. Well, actually, less than 12 hours from now. November 20th of 2021. Um, I honestly, I honestly had one idea of a battle that I would have liked to have seen up here, because it's a West Coast type of thing. You know what I mean? Plus, it would be awesome if, on a traffic card, they probably have Disaster or maybe Daylight. You know what I mean? But hey, enough of that. Maybe Traffic 5. Shout out to boy HydroMan when that actually happens and y'all have Disaster on. Of course, we did have Disaster versus Tay Rock in uh my mind went blank. But wasn't that on Traffic 3? Hold on. Let me, before I mess up, right? Boom. Traffic 3, right? Boom. Because I should already know this. It's just, there's hundreds of battles I haven't watched since then. Um, leave it down in the comments what y'all think. Anyway, um, let me see, because I believe it happened. Traffic 3, right? Traffic 3, Tay Rock, right? Tay Rock versus Disaster. It's a DZ, DZ, right? It did happen, right? I'm not losing my mind here, right? Let me see. This was thing, and then I moved here, and that would I was correct. I am. You see. You see. I knew it. I knew it. I was doubting myself. That's why my mind went blank. I was like, was it? And then, so that, yeah, that's me just trying to make sure, people, because I'm a little old here. I'm a little old here. But just because I'm old doesn't mean that, I can't provide you with the best content in the whole entire battle rap media community. I'm trying here, people. I mean, long day, long day at work and all that stuff. It, it, it's it's kind of rough sometimes when every Friday you have your show, and some of the times you're on, some of the times you're not on. It happens. Sometimes you come on a Saturday, and then everything goes to hell. But anyway, I want to talk about this track before, and I think I want to start off with Jack Boy Mang and the Saga, because it's a kind of underwhelming battle, almost one-sided. Like, yeah, the Saga might just, body Jack Boy Mang. But to be honest, Jack Boy has been coming back. We just need to see more, of course. Or they need to drop them on YouTube so we can, get more people to see online. You know what I mean? YouTube was free so that more people can have more eyes, so that at least they could start getting the views again. Because when it comes down to arguments of who's the best and so on and so forth, it just starts accumulating. Like, oh well, I got views, and what I mean, you really can't do the view count on the URL app. So you could only get like their voting system. You know what I mean? So, and reactions for any of each of the rounds and stuff like that. But I personally, right? I personally think that this is probably one of those battles that is probably underwhelming, but trust you me, these guys are gonna go all in. Pause. Hey, come on, pause. Leave me alone with that. Come on. You see from what era I'm from? I'm from the 90s, homie. We ain't had all that pause. But of course, we're in the era where you have to pause. It's weird, but hey, you know what I mean? Or just say, hey, yo. Or like, how Lady Luck says. Or how Asami says, I beg your pardon. But anyway, I think Jack Boy Main he got fire. He has fire. He's been had fire for years. The only thing is the times that he chooses to unleash that fire. Oh, come on, pause, people. Come on, let me go. Those times that he actually gets to truly show and display his all around talent and versatility. Remember, I said that I was going to be doing an episode about Jack Boy Main, his rise, and so on and so forth. I'll be doing an episode on that soon. I forgot to mark it on my wall here with the rest of the episodes that I'm going to be doing soon. But I have that in mind that it's still going to happen. You know what I mean? Because Jack Boy Man is kind of underrated in some aspects, because so much because of his battle with John the Don. The chain in the crowd. You know what I mean? That's a hard recovery. You know what I mean? That's a hard recovery. But he's been able to come back and bounce back. So all I'm waiting for is at least a couple more battles that he has some mid-tier. Let's say if Jack Boy Main has two more battles and they're with mid-tier guys and he bodies them, whether they show up or not, whether they choke or not, and he clearly bodies them. I see Jack Boy Main getting a top-tier battle rapper, right? After he catches a couple bodies. And the Saga might be one of them. The Saga might be one of them. Do y'all think? All right. Leave it in the comments below. Do y'all think the saga is mid tier, or do y'all think the saga is top tier? Never mind his, ad libs with, the speaker whenever, some Jerry West type of thing. You know what I mean? Have an ad lib with a friend or so on and so forth in the background. But I I um I was never one to be heavily supporting um the horsemen, except for a couple people. You know what I mean? Loso being one of them, and A Ward being the other. Um, for plenty reasons, I think A Ward is the best horseman in the whole entire. Um, I think A Ward is the best horseman in the whole entire clique. My opinion. You know what I mean? Amongst the whole Christian battle rappers, A Ward is the top gunner. That's kind of anti, so he is God's top gunner when it comes to that. You feel me? That's who I think. Um, and I've always felt like the saga was always one step behind A Ward when it came to like the the best performances. Um, don't get me wrong, the saga has his time. He's had his time. He's had plenty of years where he's left stamps, you know what I mean, throughout his, years. It's just I felt the angles that was used against him plenty of times have always it's it's very hard for him to try to negate what they the angles that's brought against him. And I've always felt that he's always fought back plenty of times. Half the times he's won, half the times it can go either way. But I support the horsemen 100%. I support any and all battle rappers, whether they're by themselves, a lone wolf, or if they in a whole clique and so on and so forth. I support any and all because of the simple fact it's still something added into battle rap. So if it's a new clique, a new group, it's something added to battle rap or something else to look forward in future battles to see with this group. Oh, I wonder if how this group would fare if they battle Team Hami, or if they battle Cave Gang, or the ex Goonie members, and you know what I mean, like the ex NWX members, and you know what I mean, like it just like you never know what can happen. So don't sleep on the fact that the saga and Jack Boy Main. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna be like the standout performance or the standout battle because that could just be Fonz versus Tink the Demon, my opinion. But I'm gonna say, you hear me? You hear me? Hear me? I am going to give Jack Boy Mang the first round and the last round. All right, I'm saying it loud, I'm saying it proud because I think Jack Boy May, he got something to prove. The saga might have something to prove too, you know what I mean? But still, this could be a very debatable battle. But I think Jack Boy May might just take this even more serious than some of his previous battles. Me personally, honestly. You know what I mean? But who am I? I'm just HydroMan from the Battle Rapport, right? Exactly. I'm a nobody. I've been doing this thing since March. And what are we in right now? We in November? Eh. Anyway, uh, but yeah, I have Jack Boy Main as the underdog going against the Saga, and I have him beating the Saga. Pause. Yeah, you know what? I have Jack Boy Main defeating the Saga 2-1 the first and third rounds. All right. It's not going to be a clear body, people. It's not going to be a clear body. My personal opinion. I think it's going to be a dogfight, and I think people are going to be like, I think people probably right now are like, oh, that's probably a battle I don't want to see. I bet you anything. After this battle happens, y'all gonna be like, yo, that Jack Boy Main, that the Saga battle, yo, that was one of the ones. Like, watch you me, watch. But anyway, let's get it together now. Get it together now. Get it together now. Fawns versus Tink the motherfucking demon. Yo, what? Are you kidding me? Tink the demon, bro? Yo, you saw what he did with Danny when they teamed up. He literally teared up in his what was it, 15 Minutes of Fame or Hip Hop is Real interview that Danny Myers helped him prepare in a way that he probably hasn't ever. But he helped him gain his own clarity of himself, of his own creation, of what he can do. Do you think, just for a second, since Tink been home, do you think that this ain't an opportunity since the tournament, right? That he ain't want some type of retribution, some type of get back. I think this is it, people. I think this is it. I think this is it. Get back, right? And to beat Fonz on Traffic 4 would be one of those things that'd be like, you know what? You didn't succeed in the tournament, but you ended up beating the guy, defeating the guy that won the tournament and got the 25,000. This Fonz, I give you mad respect, mad props, homie. I've been following you. We're not stalking. I follow you on Instagram and what I mean. I honestly feel like this is going to be a very competitive battle between you and Tink the Demon. You hear me, Fonz? Fonz, you rep and do your motherfucking thing all the time. But Tink is not a demon you want to play with, homie. So all I'm going to say is, Fonz, put your dukes up and get ready for a battle with Tink the Demon, because I do not think for a second that Tink the Demon is going to be letting up. He wanted that 25,000. He wanted to win that tournament, but you ended up winning. What do you think he going to do? Fonz, I hope you are prepared, because people probably have Tink the Demon as the underdog, and you know what? He probably is, and I feel he is, but he's going in, homie. I think this is the proper time for Tink the Demon to get his get back. That's my personal opinion, and I think Fonz, this is going to be a very close battle. This is very even. If anybody knows Tink, the old Tink, just think, old Tink versus Tink the Demon versus Mike P. One of the toughest battles in both of their careers, both Mike P and Tink the Demon. And what do you think that ended up being? A classic. A classic. So just imagine even more prepared or more focused and determined Tink the Demon after the tournament. Even though Fonz won the tournament, this is one of those that you gotta watch. Just like Jack Boyman and the Saga is an underwhelming battle, I think Jack Boyman might beat the Saga. But I think Tink the Demon might not let up against Fox, and I give Tink the Demon 2-1. My personal opinion. Ah, man. Now it's time to get with the Jersey situation. Me being from Paterson, New Jersey, I think Holmesy the God being another Jersey person, you know what I mean? Against Kid Chaos, it's gonna be one of those tough battles. I honestly think, because for one you have a heavy rider, and then the other one you have a heavy puncher. Angles, he does angle, and at the same time he does try to hit you with, you know, something something to talk about at the end, you know what I mean? So to be honest, I think Holmesy the God, and of course he was one of I think, what was it, the ultimate tournament, ultimate madness tournament, the second, I think he was the second winner of the 25,000. So Kid Chaos versus Holmesy the God. I think Holmesy the God might have a problem against Kid Chaos's writing pen, but Holmesy has shown that he is a writer too, that he has a pen too, and he's been paying attention. So I don't think he's not gonna take Kid Chaos lightly. But I think Kid Chaos might have this one over Holmesy. Like I said, I'm not biased. Even though I'm from Jersey, I am not biased no matter what. I like Tay Rock, but if I say he lost, he lost. I'm not gonna say, yo, he bodied this person. No, I am not biased. This is a non-biased channel right here. YouTube, Facebook, Caffeine. I honestly think Kid Chaos might be overwhelming against Holmesy the God unless Holmesy comes with the pen. Holmesy has a pen. He got bars. He can angle. But one thing I've noticed in Kid Chaos for within the past year, in 2021 alone, Kid Chaos has learned angles. If he's never used angles before, he's learned to use them and incorporate them as an attribute in his writing process. So if he's gonna hit you with bars and deep thinking, intellectual conversations, he's also gonna hit you with the whammy and the, you know what I mean, and literally sweep you off your feet, and you're like, wait a minute, what just happened? I just lost the battle. How did I lose the battle? Yo, he can do that. You saw with him and Chilla Jones, that was awesome. I gave it, I kind of gave it to Chilla Jones, but it could have gone either way. But I think Kid Chaos might just have this one against Holmesy the God. My personal opinion. Even though Holmesy, no slate to him, no nothing. I honestly, haven't heard about Holmesy within at least the last couple months. I need to hear something within the last couple months. I haven't heard anything recently in the past couple months, and I need something. You know what I mean? My own personal opinion, he definitely needs um I think bigger names. My personal opinion, Holmesy the God, and Kid Chaos, especially with that showing him and Chilla Jones. But then we got talking about Chilla Jones, right? We were just talking about Chilla Jones. Now we got to talk about Chilla Jones versus Emerson Kennedy. EK. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Let me think about it. Chilla Jones. Next. No, no, no. I think Chilla Jones, because of the simple fact he's been on a roll. Him and Kid Chaos. He's not, of course, him and Tay Rock. He's Since he became champion of the year, he's not trying to have a lackluster or mediocre battle in any realms. So I see Chilla Jones not letting up and not being easy on EK at all, on Emerson Kennedy. I think that even though Emerson Kennedy has a pen, he's smart, intellectual, he's a conscious writer. I just think Chilla Jones, with his scheming, his punches, his angles, all the, oh man, can we say that both Chilla Jones and Emerson Kennedy have had white girlfriends before, and that they like them, so that could be an angle that they could use against each other? It could probably be something. But, more likely Chilla Jones against Emerson Kennedy, because Emerson Kennedy has his show with his girlfriend or his wife, fiance, which is awesome. That was, their little show was pretty, popping on YouTube and stuff. So I think that is very interesting, really interesting. But my personal opinion, I think Chilla Jones might just be Emerson Kennedy because he's been on a roll. He's on fire. You know what I mean? And got the histics. You know what I mean? I don't know, how else to say it. You know what I mean? The boy, the man, the champion of the year is on fire. Damn. Now we got to get into this one. You know what I mean? Who big dog in the field right now? Who is the big dog in the field right now? Is it Danny Myers or is it Asami? Who the big dog out here? I'm skinny little old me or whatever, but who the big dog out here? Mister, when disappear, or is it? Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. Mandela effect and all that. Anyway, well, it's originally the Lindenberg baby, but that's another story for another time. Danny Myers versus Asami. I like Danny. Danny, I have him still as number one for champion of the year for Cody. Um, Asamin is one of those dudes that if you sit there, right? If you sit there and listen to what he's saying, that he disseminates, right? And disassembles, like Danny Myers and Daylight, he disassembles words and can reincorporate them while at the same time he making sense. And for some people, it's repetitive. He's just saying the same word again. Like no. Listen to me, people. Asamin has a pen, not because he was in the pen. He has a pen, and he is a grown man, just like any and all of these battle rappers out here and battle rapettes, the kings and queens of battle rap. We are all adults here. And I don't think Ace is going to let up knowing he has to battle Danny Myers. He's, a great wordsmith from California, from the West Coast. Ace, I don't think, especially after the shots being shot at him from Sue Surf and a couple other people, I think Asami got some bars. He got some bars on the stash right now, and he's waiting to unleash. Pause on that unleash. Come on, people. Let me go. All right. But yeah, I think he is going to have 3 full rounds. Listen, I think Asami is going to have 3 full rounds, and in each round, besides him going at Danny, he's going to have shots firing back at everybody that been having his name in their mouths, pause, whatever. Because of the simple fact, he wants his respect. Just like anybody out here, they want their respect. Hey, I want my respect because I'm a battle rap media person who started out this year. But the only reason why I want my respect is because I love battle rap, and I love battle rap for so long that I want to see the best come and show and represent every single time. Whether you're from the Midwest, you're California, you're from Botswana, you're in Africa, Argentina. If you battle rap, I want to hear and see the best creatively, whatever that you can do. And Danny Myers is one of them ones. I mean, look, the way he smoked drugs, but he's sober. Anyway, that's a bar. And no, it's not a bar. It's a half ending of a bar. Anyway, Asami he got trouble going up against Danny Myers. I have Danny Myers 2-1, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be nonstop. That's what I want. I want that smoke. I know there's going to be a bump, and you know that bump is going to be. It's gonna hit different. Trust you me. With Asami, there's gonna be some bumping and shoving. I just hope that when Danny Myers bumps Asami, he doesn't knock him into a parallel universe where Asami thinks he won. Anyway, I kid. I love Asami. I love Danny Myers, bro. They are, especially right now, some of the, men of their age of distinction and trying to at least have clarity in what they're saying so you can hear what they're saying. You can understand what they're saying. Every word, when they break down the words by the syllables and, you know what I mean, and doing the multisyllabics and so on and so forth. These are people that spend time in their writing. And I do think both these men are evenly matched. One a new era, one the old era. My personal opinion. But I have Danny Myers in a very close battle up against Asami. Asami, I hope this adds fuel to your fire to continue moving forward and head to victory going against Danny Myers. If you could take him out, take him out. Take him out, and not for a date. Just take him out, throw him out into the dumpster, you know what I mean? Shoot his head off, whatever you got to do, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you plan to do to get rid of Danny Myers, do that in less than 12 hours. And if you don't do that, Danny Myers might knock you into a parallel universe where you thought you won. Anyway, let's get into the second to last battle. Now, this is like the co-main event, even though I kind of felt like Danny Myers and Asami was like the co-main event. Or it could even be Kid Chaos, Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. That could be the co-main event. But this is the co-main event. It is Jay the Nightwing, Mad King, versus Loso, one of the four horsemen of the Christian apocalypse. I personally, I'm Puerto Rican. I am very hard on my, Latin brothers and sisters. Because I know that, the N-word and many other things in our aspects should not be used. But, like gun bars and stuff like that. If you're going to be a Christian rapper, you shouldn't have gun bars in your stuff. Unless you reference to then twist it against them. You know what I mean? Like what Loso did against Chef Trez, where he said, Bell, now go and have a conversation with him. You know what I mean? That when he flipped that whole thing, I thought that was very interesting. Or was that against Briz Rothstein? Have a conversation with him. No, that was with Chef Trez. Even though I think Chef Trez beat Loso, Loso thinks I'm crazy. You know what I mean? I had, he was live a few months ago, and I said that, you against Chef Trez was a great battle, but you lost. Chef Trez, I gave Chef Trez 2-1. And he was like, oh, man, you're crazy. What, battle report? Yeah, you're crazy. And then I said, yes, I am. because I'm a heavy supporter and what I believe. If I believe this person beat you, I'm going to be honest with you. Whether you're Puerto Rican and I'm Puerto Rican and I support my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters, I have to I have to put it down the line. Bro, I don't feel you won. So on and so forth. Or this other battle, I feel that you won and this is my reason, so on and so forth. You feel me? But in this case, Jay the Nightwing, bro, I don't think this is a battle you want right now, Loso. I know you had your classic, which I'm still waiting for them to drop. You had your classic with New Jersey Twerk. A lot of people said that New Jersey Twerk won. His second battle coming back, I believe, and his very tough competition on top of that. But I believe New Jersey Twerk beat Loso in a very close battle, but I still have to wait for them to drop that. Um, with the bars that were thrown on online and the videos, everything is leaning towards New Jersey Twerk. A lot of the responses, a lot of the comments, a lot of the reactions, tweets, and all that is very much in favor in New Jersey Twerk. Uh, I would probably say in a percentage of like maybe 60-40, maybe 65-75, something like that, in favor of New Jersey Twerk. But I have Jada Nightwing beating Loso. Loso, I still want you to your battle with Briz Rothstein. I know you wanted that get back. I know you wanted that get back and you didn't get it. My opinion, you didn't get it. But this might be if you could get past Jada Nightwing, bro. Because I leave it in the comments below. Do you think that Loso is mid tier or top tier? I was saying before that the saga mid tier or top tier? And I kind of feel like the saga could be top tier, but he hasn't had enough battles with top tiers to have his name solidified as a top tier. You feel me? I feel like he's a top tier of the mid tier. Weird to say that he's like a top tier of the mid tier. Like he's about to break the ceiling into being the top tier. But I kind of feel like Loso for a lot of time, for a lot of years, he was top tier, but then he kept battling with mid tier people. Mid tier. BK White, shout out. Um, Mid tier. Think Loso's mid tier. I like I said, I feel like Loso has been top tier for a few years, but he's battled a lot of mid tiers, which kind of would give you the impression that he might just be a mid tier battle rapper. Ah man, I do think Loso. Don't get me wrong, I do think Loso can beat Jada Nightwing. It's just Jada Nightwing has been on a roll. He's not stopping. And even when you think he's stopping or whatever, like I follow Jada Nightwing in the PGs and stuff like that, right? He doesn't want to say he was a PG or whatever. I figure the battles that he had before, his like ripped shirt and so on and so forth, like yo, you was grinding in the muck, homie, just like I was back in the day. Salute, respect, appreciate, shout out. That's what's up, man. Yo, follow that man, follow that woman, whoever it is. BK White, follow that person on caffeine. Definite. Follow that person. I don't know what to say about this. Jada Nightwing, I've seen him. I've seen Don Marino, Rada, let me see who else. Jerry West, a few other people that have definitely been on their roll, continuing moving forward, taking an L here or there, but keep on trucking, like I'm going, continuing moving forward. And this might be Loso's toughest battle yet. Next to New Jersey Twerk, I think this might be his toughest battle, especially battling after New Jersey Twerk. He's gonna battle Jay the Nightwing. This is his probably his toughest battle yet. Because of the simple fact, it's a new era dude. Most likely Loso's not giving him any respect. And if he does give Jay the Nightwing respect, when it comes to the ring, Jay the Nightwing's aggression, his height, his stature, his Mad King flowetry. New word for y'all, even though it's probably written in the Ebonics book or whatever. But I personally think that Jay the Nightwing, he's not gonna let up. He's not gonna look at Loso like, he's small competition. He's looking at Loso like, oh, you somebody, or you think you somebody. I'm about to show you you not. So just imagine the Mad King up there against Loso, the Christian horseman, one of the four horsemen of the Christian apocalypse. But there might be an apocalypse against Loso battling Jay the Nightwing, unless Loso. Uh, no, I don't want Loso doing gun bars. What can Loso do? Oh yeah, I know what Loso could do. Totally change his whole character, be a whole different person, shave his head, dye it blonde, whatever. Loso has to do something that has never been done before. That's my personal opinion. I think Loso has to get out the box. I think that's what it is. Maybe maybe that's what's been on my mind for all these years about Loso. He put himself in the box, and when he tries to get himself out of the box sometimes, maybe with the gun bars, other people, it rubs them the wrong way, but that's him trying to do things outside of his normal box. So maybe that's my core problem with Loso, that maybe he kind of feels like being in his box is safer instead of like trying something outside the box, outside of the norm, instead of gun bars. Because yeah, I don't want gun bars from him. I don't want him coming out with a C4 boom bar. I don't want that. I don't want him talking about hit gun butt or hip punch. Like, I don't want to hear that from Loso, unless he changes his character and so on and so on. But he's true to himself for a reason, and I respect him for that. And I'm not gonna try and change him. He's gonna be who he is, and he's gonna evolve the way he is. Just like Briz Rothstein, I have my opinion about him. I think he's one of the best battle rappers out. There's so much anticipation for him to come back, but if he doesn't come back, it's okay. I know that the money's there on the table. All it is the right check. 100,000, he'll come back to battle rap. Okay, if nobody's coming to him with that money, and he stays set on being retired, cool. I respect that, because he's sticking to his guns. But also, this is a problem. I don't know if you're gonna be able to go against Jay the Nightwing. The way, all right, Jada Nightwing is not one to take lightly. And you might have to really consider thinking outside of the box of how you're going to um, angle him. Because, Loso is known for angles. Um, I really like when he does his freestyles. Sometimes maybe he doesn't freestyle, maybe it's written in a way where it comes off as a freestyle, whatever. But Loso does have some rebuttals that's pretty fire sometimes. Not all the time. You know what I mean? I can't say Rum Nitty has had, every single one of his freestyles or rebuttals be fire. Like, sometimes they're off. It happens. You know what I mean? Even though I think Rum Nitty is one of them ones that, like Geechee Gotti. He's one of them ones that he can rebuttal every once in a while, and it's fire almost every single time. That it's hard to do that. And Geechee Gotti is known that he don't freestyle. He don't like freestyling. He doesn't know how to freestyle, or he doesn't put enough effort into it for him to be comfortable freestyling. So he's a writer. So his time, his effort is writing to create something that is more thought out instead of like haphazardly, like, let me see what I could come up with. You know what I mean? So, man, Jada Nightwing, especially right now, the homie is, he's shooting nothing but threes, man. The homie Jada Nightwing shooting nothing but threes right now, just shooting J's, bro. And Loso, I need Loso to get out of his normal box. I need him to. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. If the saga is the sensei, right? Sensei saga. He found a way where he can get out of the normal and get into a different pocket. He found a way where he can get out of the he thought of a getting out of the box thought process of what he's going to do. I think this battle is going to have to be the battle where Loso finds that pocket where he can flow cadence crazy with the bars and setups in outside of the box, outside of the normal Loso. He needs to he This is an uphill battle in my opinion. Like, yo, I thought him and Vixen was an uphill battle. But then when they actually battled, it was very, for me, it was very even. It was very even. A lot of people had Loso winning. I didn't have Loso winning. But that's a whole nother story for another time. But yeah, I have Jada Nightwing over Loso 2-1 in a fairly close battle, but can easily be clearly one-sided. Not 3-0. I don't see a 3-0. You know what I mean? Anybody says 3-0 anywhere in this card, let me see. Jack Boy Main versus the Saga. Do I see a 3-0? No. Fonz versus Tink the Demon. Do I see a 3-0? No. Kid Chaos versus Holmesy the God. Do I see a 3-0? No. Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. Do I see a 3-0? No. Danny Myers versus Asami. Do I see a 3-0? No. Like I said, Jada Nightwing versus Loso. I do not see a 3-0. And now we get into the main event. For ladies and gentlemen out there in attendance, watching throughout the world and Facebook, YouTube, and Caffeine, I introduce to you Ramnity versus Lou Castro. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I think like this might have been an unexpected battle to certain people or whatever, like me. I was not expecting this, but you know what? Rum Nitty versus Lou Castro. After letting it sit and marinate for a little bit in my head, after a week, it kind of felt like I got punched in the ribs and like it hurt for a whole like 2 weeks. And now I'm like starting to recover, and I could be able to like, I could take a deep breath. My ribs don't hurt. It don't feel sore. Now I could talk about it. Well, that's that type of feeling right here. I feel like I got kicked in the ribs, punched in the ribs. I was sore for a bit, and I came back, and now I got to talk about it. And I got to talk about this Rum Nitty and Lou Castro. I did not think that I was gonna like this battle or even want to see this battle. I didn't expect it. Now, after marinating on it for a little bit, I like it. I like it. I think this is gonna be a wild, strong. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a wild, strong battle for real. Um, Shout out to Lou Castro on Instagram. Why not Castro? Rum Nitty, of course, on Instagram. Rum No Let Up Nitty. But damn, There's gonna be another one of them. And no, I do not see a 3-0 between Rum Nitty and Lou Castro. But damn, Rum Nitty and Lou Castro though. Homie wild strong right now. He's been moving. His battle with Arsenal was awesome. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, tag me in there. Tag me in there. Why not Castro? Yeah, yeah, get my likes up. Get my subscribers up. Yeah, yeah, get my followers up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoo, boy, that was a battle. I like that. That was. Whew. But Rum Nitty, Luke Castro. This is you finally got your GOAT status, your Mount Rushmore battle out of the way with Arsenal. So where can you go from there? But to get body bagged 3-0'd by Rum Nitty. No, no, he's like I said, he's not gonna get 3-0'd. I don't think that Rum Nitty will 3-0 Luke Castro because Luke Castro, um, he's a fighter. And I'm not talking about, you touch me, we meeting outside. I mean, like, he's a fighter in the realms of, I'm battling this guy. His first round was immaculate. I gotta fight back this round. I gotta show him who I am, why I'm here, why I even wrote my first battle rap bar, and I gotta show you why I'm here, why my name is Lou. You know what I mean? Like, I think personally, Lou Castro is wow. All right, all right, all right. Lou Castro battled a Mount Rushmore of the old era with Arsenal. And I think Rum Nitty is in the new era Mount Rushmore, right? So upon that, Lou Castro is battling someone in my eyes who's literally he's battled an old GOAT, an old Mount Rushmore of battle rap Arsenal, and he's battling a new GOAT, a new era battle rap Mount Rushmore of Rum Nitty. Can y'all say that Rum Nitty is that Rum Nitty, Lou Castro, Danny Myers, Chilla Jones, Kid Chaos, Fonz, that they've been having some of the best years, the best year, especially in 2021. COVID, a lot of people, underestimated COVID. Like, it's really brought a lot of attention to people's talent to being able to have time and focus on themselves. All right, you know, COVID did a lot of damage. We lost a lot of people. But at the same time, it helped a lot of people focus on their responsibilities, focus on what's more important, focus on, the fact, yo, I got a battle in 3 weeks or whatever. It's COVID, man. I'm about to sit here for the next 3 weeks and just write all day and so on and so forth. Man, I got like a party I could go to in the next week or so. So I won't write the bars that weekend so I could party, but I'm gonna still continue writing afterwards. So on so like because of that, we've had more time for us to concentrate on aspects. People been learning how to play guitar better because of COVID and stuff like that. But even if we didn't have COVID, all that means is the proper time, the proper preparation, we could be able to learn anything that we want. Plain and simple. It's just the time and the patience that we have. 24 hours in a day. So if we could measure out in the 24 hours in a day where we could take a little bit of time to practice on guitaring or, writing these bars or getting better writing or songwriting, however, then you do that. You find the time for that so that you can be better in what you want to create. And that's why I think Rum Nitty is one of those URLians. He's had time and time and time and time again showed that he has rematches. How many people have had rematches that every time I have a rematch with Cortez, I have a rematch with this person, that person, the other. He has classics every single time. The rematch is better than the first battle. Like, man, you gotta give respect where respect is due. Luke Castro, yo, he's been coming up. He's been doing his motherfucking thing. But you got a battle against Rum Nitty. And what happened with you and Arsenal was a great battle. You know what I mean? Close to a classic. Some people have it as a classic. Some people are saying it's a great battle. Don't throw the C word out there. But I do think it's very close to that. It can be considered a classic. I have to watch it at least a couple more times for me to have my certainty of when I say Arsenal and Luke Castro was a classic. You know what I mean? Have that oomph behind it. Need to see it a couple times, a couple more times, and I'll have that locked in. But yeah, Luke Castro versus Rum Nitty. I got Rum Nitty. No bias, none of that. It's just because of the fact I have Rum Nitty number 2 on my list for champion of the year. Danny Myers, number 1 on the list of champion of the year. Um, Jay the Nightwing, I think third or fourth. I have to check my list. But literally, Rum Nitty has gone above and beyond every time he battles. And y'all were sleeping on his T-Rex battle. I don't know what the frack y'all talking about. Talking about that was a sleep battle. That was a cigarette smoke break. That was a I'm about to go down the street, check out what's going on with my laundry, see if it's done type of like, yo, y'all were like I said before, and I said it again. I am going to do a whole entire episode. I might do a whole hour episode just on Rum Nitty and T Rex, the first battle and the second battle. Because the first battle, they only had 2 rounds. This second battle, 3 rounds, and y'all straight ished on it. Like, it was whack. That was like dumpster juice or whatever. Like, what? Yo, the angles, the punchlines that he was hitting T Rex, it was oh, that's an episode for a whole nother time. Like I said, I get heated when I see battles that Rum Nitty has, and it's underwhelming. Like, oh, you know, man, it was a whack battle. To him and T Rex was a whack battle. What? Oh, y'all sleeping on. Y'all need to watch it at least 2, 3 more times. I saw it one time and I was like, wow. Then I started watching it the second time and I had to stop because I had to go to work or whatever. But I was writing down some bars, and trust you me, these guys were going crazy on each other, bro. Pause. I know you. Come on now, y'all wildin'. Let me live. But yeah, they were nonstop going at each other, and come on, y'all sleeping on that Rum Nitty versus T Rex numero dos, the rematch. But yeah, I have Rum Nitty beating Luke Castro 2-1, no 30. I have Jada Nightwing beating Loso 2-1, no 30. In a very close battle. A close battle, not very close. A close battle, but not very close. Danny Myers versus Asami. I have Danny Myers beating Asami in a very close battle. 2-1, but a very close battle. Emerson Kennedy and Chilla Jones. I have Chilla Jones beating Emerson Kennedy in a pretty fairly close battle. Pretty fairly close battle. Kid Chaos, Holmesy the God. I have Kid Chaos beating Holmesy the God. I think that's going to be a close battle, but I want Holmesy the God to show up. I want him to do some ungodly stuff, just like Loso. I want him to, get out of the box and totally just, what I mean, like, get rid of your opponent. Get rid of that man. Just get rid of him. Think of the ways to get rid of your opponent. Loso, think of how you're going to get rid of Jada Nightwing and put it in lyrical format where you're not adding gun bars, and you're outside of the box destroying him because he's not expecting that. You got to do the unexpected, people. You have to do the unexpected. And I have between Fonz and Tink the Demon, I have Tink the Demon beating Fonz. Very close battle. Very close. This is like the closest battle, I think. And Jack Boy Mang versus the Saga. I have Jack Boy Mang beating the Saga in a fairly close battle. Not very close, but a fairly close battle. 2-1. All these battles, I'm saying 2-1 to every single one of them because none of them look like it's gonna be a 3-0 unless somebody chokes, and then it's all downhill from there, which we do not want because if we've seen from prior events where you had one person choke, you had almost a whole couple other people choking and getting booed and all this other stuff. Like, we don't need that. You know what I mean? We just want y'all to be the best that y'all can be and more focused on the task at hand, on getting rid of your opponent instead of what the hell the crowd's saying. Like, yo, never mind the crowd. Focus on your opponent. Focus on getting that bag at the end of beating, destroying your opponent. You know what I mean? That's what battle rap is. You know what I mean? Now, when we get into the complementary battles or the complement battles, now it's the total opposite. Now it's like, how can I battle rap against you and at the same time beat you, or well, yeah, like beat you by complimenting. I think compliment battles are, some of the funniest battles, but to be honest, it's one of those things that is added in battle rap because it's not expected. And then when it happens, you're like, wow, check out Shuffle T versus Jazz the Rapper. It happened a year ago or 2 years ago. Funny ass battle. It is definitely worth it. That's a complimentary battle that I thought that Shuffle T won. But Jazz the Rapper could say whatever she wants. I honestly think that Shuffle T beat you, girl. So sorry, Jazz, but you did beat Gaddis, and I honestly had Gaddis beating you before yeah battled, and because of the ring rust, and then you proved to me and everybody else, do not sleep on Jazz the Rapper. She be on stage, she be off stage. She's a battle rapper. Expect that. Don't sleep on that. You sleep on it, then you catch a body. Or you get caught as a body from Jazz the Rapper. But but yeah, I have Jack Boy Mang beating the Saga in a fairly close battle. Um, I gotta give two things out before I end this show. One is going to be Battle of the Night, and who I predict is going to be Battle of the Night, and the other is going to be the Battle Rapper of the Night. Okay, so Rum Nitty, for almost every single time he hits the stage, or even in a small room setting of like a volume or whatever, he's fire no matter what. So I'm gonna kind of count him out because he's a URLian. He like every couple bars he'll have a haymaker out of nowhere that you never expected, or a new flip on an angle that was used on a person several times, but now you found a new spin on that angle. I tell you, no lie, we have to exclude Rum Nitty from the battle rapper of the night, or battle of the night. So on that note, Jada Nightwing, Asami, Danny Myers, Fonz Tank the Demon, Holmes the God, Kid Chaos, Jack Boy made the Saga. Okay. Battle Rapper of the Night. I say is gonna be Tink the Demon. I think Tick the Demon is gonna be Battle Rapper of the Night. He's gonna have the most explosive bar, probably the most explosive performance. Asami and or Danny Myers as a close second and third. But I have Battle of the Night. Battle of the Night. It could be between Fonz versus Tink the Demon, Danny Myers versus Asami. It could be between them. Hey, we could be surprised, and the battle of the night could be Jack Boy May versus the Saga. You never know. They could probably find some new angles to get at each other, and it could start a whole new era of word flips and name flipping, and you never know. You never know. But I kind of feel okay. Fonz Tank the Demon, Danny Myers Ace on Me. Battle of the night, battle of the night, battle of the night. Danny Myers Ace on Me. Fonz Tink the Demon. Okay, I did say Tink the Demon for battle rapper of the night. Would that mean that his battle would be the battle of the night too? I mean, he would. I have him as battle rapper of the night, so his battle would probably be battle of the night. But then Ace Amin and Danny Myers could be just as heated. Hmm. All right, all right, all right. 1, 2, 3. Danny Myers, Ace Amin is going to be the battle of the night. My prediction, my final prediction on that. I'm putting the bets down. I'm putting 300 on Danny Myers and Ace Amin being battle of the night. I'm putting 500 on Tink the Demon for him having battle being the battle rapper of the night. I'm gonna walk home with almost $1,000. I ain't got hundreds of dollars to bet like that. I wish I did. But if anything, hey, PayPal, Venmo at the Battle Rap Poor for any donations. Chime Cash App $ the Battle Rap Poor for any donations. And take note that any donations to the Battle Rap Poor is greatly appreciated and will help in your audio and visual entertainment. Plus, on top of that, you'll be a part of the normal line of questions and be a part of the whole, show of the Battle Rap Poor, being, a regular on the show and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Have questions, interact, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's one of the best things that I like to do for the show is to interact and have that interaction. Have any questions, so on and so forth, reactions, stuff like that. It always helps. It's been a long day. And I'm like so happy that it's going to be happening in less than 12 hours because I definitely want to enjoy my Saturday. I mean, I had a long week. I got a couple episodes that I got in the bag that I've been writing, that I've been, really wanting to make sure that they're really good episodes. Um, one of them will be about Coffee Brown. Ow, for real. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be talking about Coffee Brown and how sexy she is and da 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 da. No, I'm gonna be talking about her bars, the battles she had, her career rising as a star, as who she is, however infamous, however famous, and really like highlighting the fact that our battle rappers and battle rapettes, our kings and queens of battle rap, need their light to be shown, need to be, how should I say, given the attention to detail that's needed. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, Things that happen in their careers, accomplishments, all that. They had a speech at a seminar or something. You know what I mean? That was going to inspire people. Things of that nature is what we in the battle rap community need for more positive motivation to see battle rap succeed further than what we can see. If we can perceive, oh, I see battle rap in like 10 years, being Madison Square Garden. I think it's going to be less than 10 years. I think 5 years or less, that there will be a big battle rap card. It'll be something like Eminem versus Disaster, or Eminem versus Rum Nitty, or somebody in the industry to battle somebody in the battle rap, and literally have it at Madison Square Garden. I see that in less than 5 years. Me right here, quote, HydroMan from the Battle Rapport. I say that because of the simple fact, this is what my mind perceives. My mind perceives that this channel is gonna help trying to propel a positive motion forward for battle rap. Jay Black and other channels have always said and wanted more positive channels. We need more new positive channels. Here I am on this channel. I don't curse. What the frack? Anyway, but it's another one of those things to add into the circle of the fact that a lot of eyes are on battle rap, more than just regular hip hop heads. We got movie stars, we got metal heads, and the list goes on. I am HydroMan, you're a Slipknot fan of battle rap, here helping you catch up on battle rap. That's why here representing the battle rap poor. But yeah, I think for a positive note, and in every episode, I always leave a positive note. Positive reinforcement, anything of that night. Sometimes a mantra that I use usually. But on this one, it's just gonna leave it on a positive note. You know what I mean? Just positive, just reinforcing your mind and your body, that will to have a better vision, a better mindset for what tomorrow's gonna be. All right, so we're not promised tomorrow. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, so on and so forth. But if it does come, do you have anything planned? Just gonna leave tomorrow, if it comes, whatever. Like, nah, prepare for it. Think that, all right, if tomorrow comes, this is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Instead of, hey, if tomorrow comes, whatever, I might party, I might not party, I might just sleep all day. Like, have a plan. Sometimes if you have a plan, it might just work out in your benefit. You might just get what you want at the end of that plan, that goal, at the end of that roll, whatever it is. You might just get it. And all it takes is one day, one step. You know what I mean? I'm not, Alcoholics Anonymous out here. I'm just, you're Slipknot fan of battle rap. I'm just a regular dude from Patterson, New Jersey, who loves battle rap and loves metal, of course. You know what I mean? Slipknot, of course, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So definitely, man. Definitely, man. Um, Next week, well, how should I say? Every Friday, 12-ish, midnight-ish, 12-ish Fridays, midnight-ish. Midnight-ish every Fridays here on Caffeine, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm always here helping all ladies and gentlemen out there to try to catch up on what's going on out here in battle rap, because there's big things that go on. And I appreciate all who follow me. I follow all who follow me. Anybody who shows me support, I always show them support. And definitely, if you, it, bro, let me put it like this: you like this show, that show, the other show, you like this channel, you like that channel, you like their Instagram, and so on, you like their TikTok. Follow and support any and all channels that you like and want to see prosper. The donations, the likes, the subscribes, all that helps in the algorithm of their channels, social media networks, and all that. So definitely think positive. Try to think that tomorrow's going to be better than today. If you had a crappy day today, think, you know what? I'm not going to let today mess up the rest of my day, and tomorrow's going to be better than today. Straight up. Think about that. Think about it. Think about it. And as usual, please don't drink and drive. Where are my papers? My papers are falling all apart. Please don't drink and drive. Please don't drive distracted. And please don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are other people on the road. Me too. So, and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking night. Stay safe. Stay blessed. I appreciate all that's out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking night. Stay blessed, people. HydroMan out. It's been a beautiful night. Just be careful out there, people.